This is how you make this half apron. It ties in a bow in the back and it has super cute pockets. So first I print and cut out my template pieces, and then I also tape them together per the instructions. The template can be found on my Etsy shop, which I'll link below. Once my template is all done, I cut out my fabric using the template pieces. So cut your main fabric pieces. Now I cut out my straps. I don't have a long enough strip of fabric to use, so I do this in sections, in 3 different sections. So I do my A and B pieces, and then my C and D, and then E and F. And then I'll just sew these together later. So I give everything an iron, and then I'm going to sew my strap pieces together, put right sides together, and you only have to do this if you don't have a long enough piece of fabric. Alright, and now I take my main fabric pieces and I lay them together, right sides together, pin in place, and then this is how I am going to sew it. So I'm going to leave that whole top open. Sew with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now I trim my corners, and then I just press out those 2 corners. Now I iron everything again. Now I fold up the bottom of my fabric and I make sure that there's 8 inches there. This is going to be my pocket, so I'm going to sew all the way around the perimeter. I use like an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance here. And then now I measure over 4 inches and then I mark that with a pin. Then I measure 7 inches over and pin that. Now these black marks is where I'm going to sew. So I just sew straight up from where I marked each pin, and I backstitch when I start and when I finish. Now take your strap piece and then you're going to fold either end over and sew a quick little stitch. Now with your strap, fold it in half, iron it, open it back up, fold either end inward to meet in the middle. Take your apron piece and place it in the center of your strap. Now fold the top edge of your strap over, pin in place, and then sew a straight stitch all along the bottom edge of your strap the whole way across. And when you're done with that, you're finished making your apron. I hope you love it and enjoy.